Hello everybody, I am Lispet, and there we go, third time was a charm. Welcome to episode 42 of the Spaced Out Official. You shouldn't have. Do I take an hour break on here? Sure, why not? I might decide to do something crazy down the line with pips, but who knows. Right now, they're having a good time, and I don't think they want to plant the acorn back here, because there's a bit of dirt right here. So I'm gonna have to get a tile down here, which means this has to go, and this has to go. There's a way to do this. We're gonna have to remove this as well temporarily, but we can sort that out later. How y'all doing? I'm doing great. I've done a fair bit of work. We've been tidying up here. As you can see, this is all filled in. We've tucked all the brine away up here with the brine ice. Temperature-wise, whoops, wrong one. We're looking superb. And I've more or less insulated everything. I like to think. Although if I do something like that, it'll be a little bit more insulated. We just need this top corner kind of a nice colour. And this is going really well up here. Once we get all that done, what I'm trying to do over here is actually set this up as a water lock. Because I think it'll be handy. Don't ask me how, but I think it would be handy. So we're gonna give it a go. Priority 9, please. Like, we're not losing too much gas out here. And that one there, we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna put tiles here. We're gonna have to put one of these here, but it'll all be fine. Don't you guys worry. Ari's coming to the rescue. Some priority 9. No, do this right now. Ari, I don't care. We're losing gas. Oh my god, we're losing a lot of gas. Deconstruct priority 9. Oh, we're gonna have to dig some of this. Oh, we can dig this up safely. We can dig that one up. We can deconstruct that one. Is that space behind there? I genuinely can't tell. Look, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cancel those ones for now, because I really don't want to focus on it. Because more importantly, look, our entire pipe down here is in. This is all mostly done. And we only really need automation on one battery, because they're all, like, linked to the same pile. This is all done, so I can get rid of those two. And then we'll just about be all good on this side over here. Then what we're going to have to do, of course, is actually seal this off. So this one here can be deconstructed. And where is it? I have one of these here, I thought so. We're going to have to put one of these here, because we're going to catch water down here. Yeah? Although perhaps... let's make that a higher priority. Alright, aside from that... over here on Flippel, we're arranging to have a pipe put in here. Part of that means that I have to get in here and do all this. They can get down there. Yeah, they can. Alright, so they'll get that done in due time. And aside from that, everything's going very, very nicely. We're just worried about temperature in here. Yes, we are, because the water coming into this is quite hot. We also kind of have to worry about temperature around here-ish. Do these guys have like a temperature they like? 15 to 50. How about we drop that down to, say, below 25? Just so this doesn't get quite so hot. Although, why is all this kind of... like, why is... because the sulfur's coming out? Oh, this should not be taking sulfur. At all. One moment, let me find sulfur. I hate how these start out all expanded once everything is ticked. And you are not allowed to take sulfur. That's why it's all so hot. So having this hot sulfur go... Yep, that's better. There we go. And there's the grub egg. That needs sweeping. Aside from that, everything's going really well. We're slowly getting all of our... hatches down in the bottom there. Oh, what a mistake. Wait. Shouldn't have done that. We only want hatchling egg, stone hatch, and smooth hatch. And hopefully someone will come and sweep that up. And then we've got to immediately open this back up again. So it would be quite nice if someone could come and do this. That is a bit toasty, huh? And this is all going really well. So there's no need to worry about it. Alright, that's done. Very good. Alright, so what have you all been up to? I have started watching How to Get Away with Murder, which has been kind of fun. I'm quite enjoying it. That can run along there. Now, important to note, we actually need to pump all this stuff out first. What temperature is that? 93 degrees. Yeah, that's being made out of steel. I'm fine with that. We deconstruct that. That can go down there. And then we want one of these. Yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying it. It's an interesting show. We'll call it that. You know, a lot of the plot, like, the plot suffers from idiot disease, you know, where a lot of things would be solved if the characters weren't so dumb. But also, that kind of is what makes it fun, isn't it? Alright, I need to move this up. If it's to there, it'll overflow. It needs to be right up to there. So these two need to be gone. So that can go there. Honestly, I'm just going to replace all of them. We're going to put that there. We're going to deconstruct that one. We're going to put that one there. And I have accidentally left that like that. Alright, we can leave them alone. Over here in Flamingo. This is vacuumed out. You love to see it. This is, we're getting power to it, is the correct response. We're going to deconstruct that, we're going to mop that up. And I can deconstruct all of them. All of these, to be quite frank. Except that one. 2 more ladders there. Thank you, Nails. You are greatly appreciated. Why is there polluted water in there? Look, I'm not even gonna ask, because the problem's solved. And then we're just gonna get rid of these. Cancel that one. Liquid pipe cancel. Beautiful, problem solved. Why are you guys complaining? Because this has no power. Okay. I am tidying things up on this planet because mostly I need this done and then we can get this going so this can be all vacuumed out and then we can seriously start to look at things. But we're gonna, like, actually really need to start looking into plastic on this planet. Because then we will be ready to go. This is all ready to go as well for cooling, which is very good news. And I have this begun, so that we can get down here to work on this. Now we do need to sweep all of that up. How are these guys going up here? Elderly. That does not matter too much. Who is idle? Alright. Who is idle? You guys? Sweep only. Oh, never mind. I can get rid of that. And that's working. We can sweep that one. And everything's going nicely. You'll love to see it. Okay, now we actually really need to do this. I think if I put 2 mechanized airlocks like that... Oh wait, no, sorry. That was a mistake. The pips are gonna hate this, by the way. I'm gonna have to deconstruct this for now. And they're gonna need a way to get up on top. Actually no, I think going down from here will be the better option. There we go. And we have a setup here for getting dirt out. See, look, dirt is piling up here. So all we need to do is get rad bolts up here, which needs a bit more research. So the sooner we can get this petrol rocket stuff done, the better. Because we are researching over here. This. But we're actually at the point where we can probably take 1 or 2 people away from here, you know? Also, hopefully the background noise goes away, but that is my dad, mowing outside. And we can just queue up a few little please sweep kind of things. Dig those up, dig that one up. Can you seriously not get up there? I suppose not. I'm trying to get some more iron ore, so that we are somewhat prepared. Look how much ice there is down here, by the way. That'll be useful if I ever, you know, find myself out of water. Oh, hello. You have nothing to do? I would like to challenge you on that one. Because there is always plenty to do. Okay, I've got to find a different material for these pipes. And I think the granite is a good idea. Boop, boop. Like that. So they'll get onto that. That gives them something to do because they're bored. They can get across there, but they can't get up there. And this is dormant for another 8 cycles. At which point we'll crack this open. Okay, as for this, we also need to keep working on this. Although I suppose we're making it out of sandstone, so we can leave all that there. Very nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep chugging away down here. We need some plumbing. That's for certain. And I'm not 100% sure how we should... Let's deconstruct these two. The water's gonna pool here. Wait. 2. That one can stay, that one can go. Plumbing's gonna come up here. We're gonna have a pump here, obviously. Okay, that is adorable. Uh-oh. Excuse me? That shouldn't be over... Oh, I suppose it is. Going down, down, up. Deconstruct that one. Go, Stinky, hurry. In fact, Stinky, I'm very sorry, I don't care. You can also mop that up. I'm gonna lift this up and shift it across, I think that's the best idea. So I can deconstruct that one, I can replace that one, then I can dig these 2 up. I can dig these 2 up and we can come up and over into here. That's a problem. Because we can't access this. So we can't use this one, we can't use that one can go away. We need that there. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna speed him up a little bit and let him get going. Oh, these hatches are sleeping because it's daytime. K? No. B? No, it's N, isn't it? No, N is net. J? No. What on earth is the attack? T. Let's not do those ones. Oh, we have so many pips in there. And we're out of dirt, because of course we are. Okay, that means I gotta send some food over, doesn't it? This is not allowed to send grub fruit. Thought so. Sweepies. Sweepies. Oh, we are low on food. Because these are too hot. Okay, so we need to start cooling these down. Because we're using this over here to cool this stuff down. That's 46 degrees. This is 29.8. What is that there for? Can any of you remember what that's there for? Because I cannot. Okay, how do we cool this down? I can do a little box here. One minute. Okay, I think I know. What's the easiest way to do this? This is nice and cool. Okay, ventilation. Radiant gas pipes. So we need... So, we're gonna use gas, and we're gonna have a little... use this bit right here, yeah? That means we're gonna need... I don't know, like... It's so nice to give these guys something to do, finally. So we can dig up here. This is all sand, that's nice to know. So they can get up over here. Okay, ventilation. Insulated. We're gonna have to use that like that, and like that. This can come down here like this. And then, what else is too hot? Well, I mean, that's kind of it, isn't it? Oh, we can use this bit here. So then we can go across this way. Like that, yeah? And then insulated. Sorry, go this way. And then back up here. Yeah? And then this can come across here. And this is gonna come out. Oh, big yikes. Are we serious? Really? Oh my god, that is that's terrible news. Oh my goodness, that is terrible news. Okay, what do we have here? That is awful, awful, awful news. Excuse me? No. I want to see not liquefiables, not liquids. Raw minerals. We have lots of igneous rock. And lots of granite. Okay. I want to see these two. We're going to send the igneous rock. Sweep. But wait. But wait. This is allowed to take... igneous rock. Priority 9. This is no longer allowed to take igneous rock. What else is no longer allowed to take igneous rock? Where's my other sweepy? Oh, that's fine. Okay, we're good on that. I'm also gonna, you know, keep moving that over. I cannot believe we ran out of stuff. That is ridiculous. Okay, back to Tundrazon though, because there's more important. Not Tundrazon. You guys have nothing to do. Well, we'll see about that. Power-wise now. This is all vacuuming. Okay, all we can do is wait. As for over here, I think we can sweep all this stuff up except for the egg. Sweep all this stuff up except for the egg. That Paku can stay down there because we don't care about him. Look how much natural gas we have. We are definitely providing enough power here. And it's giving us a net positive of water. We're going to leave these here because we're eventually going to want to remove these, which is fine. This is all good, so I can get rid of these. Okay, though, back to Pastorano. What are we going to do about this? So I suppose we're doing all this now. You know what? We're going to leave that for now. No, Max, you got to stay in here. I'm very sorry. Alright, I'm going to let a few things happen and then I'll come back and see where we're at. How does that sound? Good, I hope. I'm getting the final touches done over here. Nice vacuum here. We're going to be able to get them down here. I think we can deconstruct... excuse me, these two. Yep, we timed it right. Let's just mop I suppose it doesn't really matter. We just need to sweep all this stuff out. And then we're all good to go. We're going to put this here as an insulated tile, of course, because otherwise it's going to leak out this way. And then we can probably start dropping oil in here as soon as we have a good amount of it. Because this is going to produce a lot of oil, I should tell you guys that. Let's see, if I can provide it with water full time, this will produce, that's 1/3 of a kilogram. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 2/3 of a kilogram of crude oil per second. Now, as for Tundrazon, I've been doing a bit of thinking whilst things have just been chugging along, and I had a look at our duplicants. I'm going to send Nicola away, because at this point we're not going to need to do a lot of heavy digging, and worst case scenario, I ask someone else to do some heavy digging for me, which would be quite nice. I think we can sweep those up, we can sweep that up, we can sweep those up maybe. They can't quite reach. They've been doing real good with the sweeping. There's a lot of junk down there, by the way. But all of this is really good, and we're going to sweep up all of this if that is possible. Because, you know, the less stuff there is sitting around the map, the better. As for all of these, yikes. So the sooner we can send Nicola away, the better. Just saying. And it might even be kind of prudent to drop the lid on this to, here. Because, like, this can't really, spout any more out, and then that gives me a huge amount more space to do, I don't know, maybe another pip farm for all I care. And that will require the polluted water, so that could be perfect. Alright, let's pause for a second. Over here, everything's going great. This is all vacuum, isn't it? Well, and we are out of minerals again. Did I not send all of that igneous rock over here? Apparently not. That one. Priority of 9. Okay. Let's see if we can find out It's under duties, right? Yes. That one's got a priority of 9. That one's got a priority of 9. I wish you could select by, like, item, you know? That can go away. Okay, what really does not need a high priority? These for sure. This is just, to keep my brain working properly. That for now, that for now. These ones, absolutely not. And these ones, whilst we're thinking of it. These ones for sure. Barbecue, of course. Gas bottle, of course. Those can all be a 5. We need to import dirt over here, by the way. By the by. Alright, I think we're all good. I need to increase the height of this as well. What a good idea. Just keep stacking up insulated tiles. Oh, there it goes. Look, we're sending some stuff over. This is all happening at a good pace. But I am going to... highly prioritize this in here. Just trust me. Just trust me. As for Flamingo, slowly but surely this is getting vacuumed out. We're down to 9 grams over here, 5 grams, 3 grams. Good news all around. And I had enough plastic to produce a high pressure gas vent. Now, as for Tundrazon, we are actually going to need some plastic. Speaking of, because I want a meter here. So I think for now, I am happy to do something like this. Because we can split it 50-50. Half out to this way, half out this way. Aside from that, like, once we get... because this is going to send stuff to Flippiel. Whatever, I guess. Just one moment. That's not insignificant. These produce heat, don't they? That's the problem here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, and look, a printable. Suppose we are removing relatively fast. Fish. Where would it be most beneficial? I actually think... one moment. That's closed. They're going to flop down here and across and down. Can I... oh boy. All except... actually, it can just take all. Right? Yeah, that can take all now. So... they'll flop their way out here and down here, and then they'll have no choice but to flop this way. Yeah, we're going to take the fish here. That's a really good idea. They'll end up swimming around in here. I can feed them a bit, and then they'll be living off fish in here. It's a really good idea, trust me, guys. We're going to run this ladder down here, by the way. As for this gas pipe, that's fair enough. And I cooled this down a bit to 20 degrees. Because I didn't want things to get a little bit too hot, you know? Excellent, and we're researching again. So as soon as this is finished researching, I'm actually going to turn these off for now. As for these fellas... you cannot tell me you have nothing to do. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's turn, like... should probably drop this floor down a bit. We're gonna get a little bit clogged in here. 230, 243, 287. Let's do something like that and just pray that I don't mess this up. We're going to open this up down here and add a little bit of extra space over this side. And that'll give them something to do in the meantime. This is a good liquid lock. Now this is gonna zero all. Hopefully we'll be able to evict that squeaky puffed. I think I just heard my cat meow. Oh, this is all hydrogen. This is super good news, by the way. This is going really well. Mistake. Cancel that one. Circuit overloaded. I accept that. We're gonna snip that for now. All this in here, by the way, is a wee bit of a problem, but it's not my problem. So, like, the less space that gas has to disperse into, the longer it will take to disperse. So let's have a look at this. This is 659 grams. 10, 316. Up here it's 13. Because it has much further to go before it's, you know, gone. If that makes sense. So I think, just to be smart, we're gonna start building this out. It'll leave this tiny little bit in the middle, which is unfortunate. So maybe I should just... No, don't leave it, don't be silly. This is your chance to kill, like, several kilograms of gas. Everything here is going really well. They can't reach that. They can reach it there. I'll have to figure out exactly what to do in here, but I think for now we're fine. And everything down here is going really well. Sorry, I've gone back to, you know, the whole... no power. Yeah, you want to try that again? I bet we got power now. Maybe not. Oh! No, they should... Priority 9 on that one. This is a bit of an issue. But I'm fine with this all filling up with water because this will pump it out. As for that, we can have a few tanks here. Export petrol out to here and then petrol out this way. Over here, I think. Germs. Okay. There's a tiny amount of zombie spores in there, but all over here seems fine. So what we can do is export the petrol out over the top, out this way, over the top, up here, out. Yeah, and then we can export it across to here where we will process it into plastic and etc, etc. And also out to... oh geez, I just put this in here. What's probably a really good idea actually, rather than this stuff. Plumbing. Get rid of those. I should actually do something like that. Now all of this petrol is super duper hot, which is a wee bit of a problem. That's all 56. Okay, let me do a real quick Google. What temperature do duplicants get scalded at? Petroleum 50... 75 or 80 centigrade, or Celsius. Okay, here's my plan. This is all 35 degrees. And we're gonna snip that there so I don't lose it. That'll be what we need, trust me. And we just burnt through all that gas, didn't we? Absolutely not. 30 and 95. Excuse me. Ah, the output pipe is blocked. Wait. There we go. That works out. I'm not filling the bottom in here because I really don't want to build more tiles than I have to. It means I can probably get rid of these two, to be honest. They'll be fine. Oh, and look, the packer were just making it in. Get rid of them. These can go. Uh-oh. Alright, buildings. It is quite funny to me that all the Paku kind of fell in there at the same time as one of the duplicants went, woohoo! Bad news, everyone. These are going to turn to gulp fry. I very abruptly realized that. Because it's so cold. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, they're gonna turn the water into, the polluted water into regular water. Is that really a bad thing? I'm sorry, Travaldo. I could have shut this door and let them fall in here. I probably should have done that. But remember, we're not keeping duplicants here for long. That's why there's so much fresh water up here, by the way. You guys have nothing to do again. Buildings, yes. Buildings, yes. Something like that. They can get in there. Something like that. These are gonna have to get vacuumed out, by the way, but I want to finish this over here. Because it'll make it so much easier. Because we'll, you know, vacuum out one thing and then worry about another. As for over here, I think we can 3 tall. That's how big it's gonna be. Final decision. They should be able to get across to there. There, and we have all that room. That's a lot of room, trust me. Now, the other thing I need to make sure I've got, metal tiles. And honestly, cobalt's probably the best for this, at least what we've got access to. Let's make a bunch more cobalt. So we are going to leave a little bit of water in the bottom here. And in fact, so I don't accidentally go over that. How big is this room? Let's do a quick 190 plus 59. Calculator time. 190 plus 59. 249 tiles. 248, 765, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to put a rail. So 241, minus 14 tiles. 227. So, the more steam we have in here, the better, right? And steam obviously takes up a lot more space than water does. Trust me. Just trust me on that. Because it likes to, you know, it floats. So, how do we calculate that? Well, I have 200 and 27 tiles. How much steam do you think I need per tile? Now remember, the more steam we have, the better, like, heat absorption we have, so the less power we use. If that makes sense. So let's say we put 300 kilograms per tile. What's this got? 500 kilograms per tile. See, look how much heat. Like, this has been running almost non-stop. That is pretty toasty in there. I am definitely gonna have to let these guys in. That's a wee bit of a problem. Do you think that'll work? Let's leave that as above for now. Alright, sorry, back to... Let's feed these guys, otherwise I'll forget. Sorry, I just... You know, the brain don't work great. Oh, jeez. Let's do something like that. Okay. Problem solved. Back to Flamingo. 227 times 300. So we need 6.8 ton of water. So that's, say, 7... 10. 10 tiles will be 800. 8 ton. Right? 7 tons, so we'll go to there. So let's... And we'll replace these later, I just want regular tiles. To there. We're gonna place all of those. And the last thing is the automation wire. I suppose we won't need that anymore. Alright, let's leave it as it is. Now, of course, our our shipping is going to pick up all the polluted dirt, because once this polluted water boils, it will turn to polluted dirt. Yes, go Abe, go! Let's go Abe! And aside from that, everything's going really, really well. They can't reach it. No power. Yeah, no, that's on me. Why did I even think it would be a good time to remove the coal generators? Automation? Alright, let's build those. As you probably saw, I am digging up just some stuff up here to solve our problems. I don't even have 100 kilograms. And also, it is just over 4 cycles until this is ready to go. But more importantly, I'm going to keep my eye over here on wrong planet. This is a problem with having so many planets. Sweep them up. No power. You sure about that? So this is all the more important stuff. Just trust me. Plumbing. There we go. And with all that sorted out, we can absolutely start pumping liquid up, and hopefully it will lose enough temperature. So remember, this is currently 89 degrees. 88, 82, no, sorry, 80, 87. So I'm hoping that the... In fact, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it get all the way over here, and then I'm gonna cut it here. But it has to get all the way over there first, trust me. Otherwise it'll just stop in its pipes. Maybe even back up a bit if one of the packets aren't 100% full. Right, we're coming in. And... right there. Stop. Perfect timing with the new cycle coming about. Okay. Which is only a wee bit of a problem. Let's sort this out first. Huh. Don't know how I did that, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's dig that one up. There we go. We will have to actually move this water sieve. I'm sure there's a better place for it. Maybe even over here would be a good spot for it, but for now it can stay. We can mop all of these up. This has 800 per tile, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 9s are 72. That's 720 kilograms per tile, right? Actually, I think the correct response is to do that. Do we actually have no fruit? Oh. No, there's pickled meal. Stop lying to me, guys. Okay, what do I need to do here? 100% sweep. Build a new ladder. Could probably even build a fire pole down here. Yikes. Look, let's just leave it. We'll sweep all this up, deconstruct, 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 move this down like 3 tiles. And we're golden. Okay, we'll be back in Pastorano in a minute. Grabbing a gummy bear. Gummy bears are just... and I don't care how you feel about them, very underrated. Okay. More importantly, what to do out of this? Well... something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That has a very satisfying rhythm. If I were a little bit more musically inclined, I would do something with that. Alright, here's a wee bit of a problem. And then we get automation, sorry, plumbing, thermosensor right there, automation wire like that. Actually, I think all of that will be safe to label as a priority 8. That one. And we're good to go. Now, how am I doing on time? fine enough, I guess. I've been having a bit more time lately as well, or at least I've been more interested in playing Oxygen Not Included, because, you know, it's sort of, because it's such a mentally demanding game, it sort of comes and goes, if that makes sense. Now, why pray tell are these, oh, you know what, I'll take that. Yeah, just being so emotionally draining, sometimes I need a couple of weeks at lower intensity episodes. Especially given, you know, more recently the game has been very multitasking oriented. This is bad news, might I add. That is very high priority, that's good to see. And this is low priority. Okay, I'm fine with that. So we're gonna leave this alone for now, down here, because I really want this bit here done. Because if this gets done, then everything kinda helps. I'm hoping I don't heat up this area too much, although I think gas has a relatively tolerant, a relatively large buffer for temperature changes. Oh, I left my window open, it's really cold. And Ari's bored. Why is there brine there? Actually, for real, where did this brine come from? Bet it got pumped in. Well, let's mop it all up. Absolutely need to mop that up. And everything's going really well. Let's check out our research. 38 out of 40. So this next one will be it. Might be a good idea to start researching something just to use up the rad bolts. I think this would be a good one. Sorry, I got sent a very interesting text. This one is CO2. Okay, so I am running out of time. We need just this bit here to be built. And in fact, let's prioritize this even higher so it is forced to be built first. Because our biggest letdown at the moment is our lack of rockets. So let me take this printable. Then we're gonna just stop for today, come back next time, and seriously get this done. Because I will be able to view interior, fill this up. Oh my goodness, there's 20 kilograms per tile. We're going to disable the auto bottle. The other thing we're going to have to do is with that Rocketron Tundrazon is give it the materials to make the research stuff it needs. Now, because we're going to be taking a huge amount of petrol, we'll be able to make plastic here. And making plastic, I believe it's still important. Let me just... That one. This one here. The data banks, no? Data collection lab. Consumes plastic and power. See? We need to send plastic with it. But I should be able to calculate how much plastic we need, which I will do between episodes. But for now, I'm absolutely calling it here. So, next episode, I will have a amount of plastic we will need for this. For, you know, like researching and all that. Like, a minimum amount. Because if we have extra, it doesn't matter too much, it'll get used. we will definitely get this full of petrol, which will be 49, 52, 56 tiles worth of petrol, which will be pretty cool. But for now, printable time. I hope you've had a good episode, or you've had a wonderful time, I meant to say. And I'll catch you on the next episode. So take care, everyone. Alt S, sorry. Bye.